Stormwatch 12 weather with meteorologist Oliver Smith.
Well, we've had some pretty gusty winds east of the Cascades and in parts of the Shasta Valley right now, between about 35 to 40 miles an hour so far today, also along the Oregon coast at Gold Beach. And they're going to pick up a little bit more as our first front moves onshore. In fact, now we're starting to get some decent rain here in Medford. You can see the flow is from the southwest towards the north and the east. Over by Klamath Falls, we do have some showers right now, but the strongest rain right now is over the Coast Range. But there is a bit of a break already showing up towards Brookings. And in fact, that is the back edge of our front. And so once that moves through, we'll see a lot more blue than what we're looking at right now on this map, because we're not seeing a whole lot in terms of snow. But again, that'll be changing as we go through the night. Now we'll be going through later on today. We'll start seeing showers make it east the Cascades out towards Lakeview. Plenty of showers west of the Cascades, but the snow level will be coming down tonight. In fact, you can see a lot more blue. In fact, the blue east of the Cascades, blue along the Cascades, and again into the foothills of the Cascades as well. But we'll continue with plenty of showers, and they'll be heavy at times throughout the next several hours. Now you see tomorrow morning we have even more blue because snow levels are going to be coming down. We'll be talking about that here in a little bit. But widespread snow east of the Cascades, and will continue once more once we get towards late tomorrow night. Then we'll start seeing the activity start to decrease just a little bit. Now in terms of the rainfall forecast from 10 a.m. today through 4 o'clock Friday morning, we're looking at 1.5 to 2 inches for the Oregon coast, 2 to 2.5 inches for the Oregon Cascades. Could be looking at 1/2 inch to 1 inch for anywhere between Grants Pass all the way down through Mount Shasta City and east side, anywhere between about 2/10 to 6/10 of an inch of rain. Now all of this is going to be starting off as rain as we're having now, but we're going to be looking at those snow levels dropping off quite a bit, essentially cut in half by the time we get to tomorrow morning. Only about 3,500 feet for snow levels. Now how much snow we're going to really be looking at? Well, pretty good amount of snow, especially a lot of snow along the Oregon Cascades, generally ranging from 1 to 3 feet of snow into the Cascades. So the big travel impact is going to be if you're heading over the Cascades. If you're going up and down I-5, well, you could be looking at problems, especially for Siskiyou Summit. 8 to 12 inches of snow will be possible through Thursday night. Light amounts of snow in parts of Shasta Valley and light amounts of snow east of the Cascades, except for the hilly locations. You'll see anywhere between 3 to 8 inches of snow. Now the forecast for today, we're going to be looking at mid to upper 40s for Klamath Falls, low 50s out towards Lakeview, and generally that same range up and down I-5, but we're going to be looking at mid 50s along the Oregon coast. Now for tonight, we'll be looking at 20s, so much colder east side, and we'll be looking at only mid to high 30s here in the Rogue Valley. So here's your forecast for the Oregon coast. Temperatures will stay into the 50s for the next several days. Plenty of rain, no real dry day in sight though. For Northern California, your one dry day will be on Friday. The temperatures will be dropping much cooler, only into the low 40s, and then slow warm up after that. For the Klamath Basin, you'll go from rain today to snow for tomorrow, and then eventually dry day on Friday, but then we'll continue with the threat of rain and snow for the next couple of days after that. Cascades, lots of snow in the Cascades. That's where the high travel impact is going to be for the next several days. It'll improve a little bit once we get into the weekend, but again, it's not going to be all that great for traveling over the Cascades for the next several days. For the Rogue Valley, we're going to be looking at temperatures eventually cooling into the mid 40s, so it'll feel kind of cold, but it'll actually be just a little bit below normal.